Ladies and gentlemen, due to technical difficulties, we are unable to continue the broadcast from the Rockwell Observatory.
Pathetic humans.
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you, let's
Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
Five. All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him, he's gotta rescue me. I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, What's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination, the planet Earth. Welcome to my little laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you, if you've got something for me in trade. Say some of that delicious DNA you've collected. Hmm? Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here, and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium! You may look and aim by physically manipulating the right analog stick. You can move about the area using the left analog stick. We can peer into the minds of Moo. Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
They eat with their mouths? Ugh, I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object, hold L1 button, then hurl the bovines by double tapping triangle button.
and tell me we's having barbecue for dinner? Wait a minute. That ain't steak. That's... Holy mother... Martha, give me the shotgun!
Attention. You do, in fact, have weapons. Just hold the R1 button. Try it now. Give that puny farmer a taste of the old Zap-O-Matic.
Harold, come on back. You gotta see this. They got a talking horse on the TV. I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Lil Green Spaceman! Ah!
I am not green.
Little green man. I'm sorry, little feller.
Evening, Ms. Turnipseed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
Come on back so I can read you right.
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer! Use your left analog stick to propel the saucer forwards and backwards, and a straight left and right. To turn the saucer, use the right analog stick.
Move out, man! Move, move, move!
I don't know, but I've been told Joe McCarthy's good as
Oh,
gold.
great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
north in the bushes. The humans are making a final push. Wipe them out once and for all.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the papers got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Leave me alone!
I got peanuts. You won't be able to hide for long. Can't we all just get along? You're going down, little man. You're not supposed I just killed an alien invader, and now I'm going to Disney World.
don't have authorization to leave. You have terms and conditions. Good work, Crypto!
Martians! They should not play. Skedaddle, you little bitch. Oh, that can see. Martha, come quick! You pesky varmint! I'm gonna... I wasn't trying to hurt you. Not much, anyways. A mutant pig! A pig! A pig! Space invaders! Time to die, you little bastard! Commies! Steady my poor cows, weren't he?
Good work, Crypto!
Harvesting corn, milking cows, hunting cattle. Spaceman! Oh, what are you? Some kind of varmint? Thanks to varmint. Oh, my weirdo wind comes this week. Ooh! Ooh! Get your energy beating your foot. Where do you go, you little freak? Oh, my God, here it goes. That. Woo! I ain't never been scared like that before. I ain't been scared like that since WW2. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Don't worry, little spaceman. I won't hurt you. Only one Well, that's Martians! Burning up, too. My shotgun wants to have a word with You want to beat me? Oh, my God. Hey, check it outside. Oh, wait, sorry. Back here, you varmint. Now look what you...
I can't control.
Call me in the war. Maniac McDonald! Little green man. back, little fella. Get close to me. Come back here. Out there, big man. Martha, come quick! There's a giant hairless hamster eating the garbage!
What? I guess it was nothing.
Say hello, my little friend. Get back here, you Oh my God! Oh Lordy! Now look what you...
Well done, Crypto. Those brain stems should be more than sufficient for my research and testing purposes. Ah, science!
Hey, nice. You ain't welcome here. Oh, I wasn't trying to hurt you. Not much, anyway. Now there, don't come any closer. Ah! Woo! America! Ah! Commies! You pesky varmint! I'm gonna fill you full of... Martha, come quick! There's a giant hairless hamster eating the turnips! Hey, die, you little bastard! picked the wrong day to stop taking. I know you're around here somewheres. I can smell the fear.
Crypto, you don't... You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site.
You want a piece of me? Come on back. Stand back, little fella.
It came from outer space.
Come out. I have. Oh, what are you?
Redrum! Redrum! Take me up, friends from above!
Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site.
Is it just me? Or is the sidewalk oozing? No, it's just me. Mr. Ed versus Francis the Talking Mule. Now that's a debate
I heard old Jeb just struck gold. Yeah, Texas tea.
What I need is Cary Grant and Gary Cooper. Now that's what I call town and country.
What are you?
Crypto, you don't have all. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site.
Martha, get me the shotgun. I gotta kill Mayor Varnum. Get away from her, you bitch! I'm afraid of you, space boy. That's right. Sneak down, you little
Crypto!
It's a good day to die, you little bastard. There, look what you made me do. That's right. Now what, nerd? Space invaders! Deja vu! Steady my poor cows, weren't you? Well, it's been a while since I was here. Little green man. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Shop. Space invaders! Come on, man. I didn't mean no more. It's hunting season, Martian.
Good work, Crypto!
A mutant pig! You're trespassing on my property. Spaceman! Come back here. Let me say hello to my little friend.
Crypto, you don't return to the invasion site.
A mind is a beautiful thing to lose. I should know. I've done it. Twice!
Crypto, you don't have... You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. You have returned to the invasion site.
Together. Aliens coming soon, taking me away to eternal paradise.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once. You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site. Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them. Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal? You know what they say about a Furon with a really big cranium, don't you? Did you want upgrading the saucer. I hope you have plenty of DNA to trade. A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? Roswell, Rockwell... Crypto! I see a horde of humans up ahead, congregating at some sort of holy ground. Here's the plan. I want you to enter the fair, find a malleable human and lead it back to your ship for questioning. Get the picture?
won't Billy Ray stop looking at Joe Bob and start looking at me? That seems very odd.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with animals peaceably organizing. After all, it is an animal farm.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find. Admittedly, the competition will be fierce. You just have to scan them all.
I feel a sudden irresistible urge to wear pants and change my name to Ellie Mae.
Come on over and play.
Come on, boys. My biological clock is ticking like a time bomb. Work with me here, people.
Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. Check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
This human seems to be onto something. Will wonders never cease? Keep scanning the humans.
I like Ike. He's no President Huffman, but he sure knew how to win a war. Ah, smell that suburban air. You can't get that in the city. No siree. Some people call me Joe Sixpack. I don't know what, you know, there sure is a lack of color in this town. A house in the suburbs, a loving wife, a happy family, mowing on Saturday, church on Sundays, working for my daily bread, and a shed full of power tools. What more could a man want?
What exactly did Dr. Kinsey mean by deviant? I bet he was talking about Billy Bob.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but
Hey there,
instead I
partner.
gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dying wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over again until somebody dies. Hell of a...
Yes, yes! Like proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human minds, Crypto!
If only there were some way to electronically facilitate the private viewing of illicit photography. I predict it will happen in the distant future of 1975.
Hey
It
there.
will be called the Discotron, and it will change the face of humanity. Oh, wait a minute. These houses all look alike.
You
Which
like
one do
standing
I live
near
in
me,
again?
don't you?
All right, Crypto. I've analyzed all the thoughts you've collected, and I think I've isolated the perfect subject for you to...
Probe and vaporize?
No. Abduct and bring back to the mothership.
My way's more fun.
Abduct, not vaporize.
Okay, but humanity ain't gonna annihilate itself, all I'm saying.
Can I finish?
Can I stop you?
As I was saying, the newly crowned Miss Rockwell looks like a prime candidate for testing. She's envied and desired by other humans. She's highly persuadable. Best of all, she apparently has a brain the size of a peanut. Hypnotize her and send her back to your ship for collection.
Yeah, town's doing great, business is booming, hope is on the way, yada, yada, yada. Let's barrel through this puppy so I can get down to the real business of governing. Making time with the delicious Miss Rockwell.
Got my bus ticket. Hollywood, here I come. Beat your heart out, Lana Turner. You've got nothing on me. I want to thank all the little people, but there's no... That Ike seems like the guy I'd want to have over for a barbecue. He's got my vote. Not that sleazebag Huffman.
I am the law!
What's an Elvis? Must be a new type of 10-gallon hat. I want to slap an Elvis on my head. Elvis on my head.
Man, am I crooked. I just roughed up a little old lady for jaywalking. Aye, sometimes I kill myself.
Okay, I need a break. That cow's starting to look a little too good.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And lots of wavy hair like liver. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, this sure doesn't look like the pie eating contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What's happening? Oh, God, please, no. Oh, it tickles.
It's probing time.
Oh, yeah, right there. That's the spot. Oh, that is delicious.
So vocal, so responsive. This is gonna be good. Never fails.
Hurry, Crypto! The authorities are on their way! Get in your saucer! Crypto! That human is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you down.
What I need is a farmhands union. Let's see Brando make a movie about that.
Well, it was either busting crooks or go back and get my doctorate in quantum physics. Go ahead. Make my day.
Eat your heart out, Lana Turner. You've got nothing on.
No, think about baseball. Think about baseball.
Okay.
Oh, Rock, let's... No, baseball. Think about baseball.
Mine was
Some pig. On a spider's web? What in the world did that mean?
So this is what Elliot meant by a life of quiet desperation. Thanks a lot, you limey bastard. I got married yesterday, and now I have the 7-minute itch. 7-minute itch, and I want to scratch it, baby. Yowza, yowza!
Wonder if I ought to go hit somebody with my nightstick. Could be fun.
Is it safe? I'm not sure.
Gosh, Uncle Stanley sure didn't seem like himself this morning. Maybe I should give Miles a call. I want to be a cowgirl, but who would be my cowboy?
Oh, I wonder what my Bessie thinks about becoming beefsteaks in a supermarket someplace.
You ain't welcome here.
Steak.
Got my bus ticket. Hollywood, here I come. Save me a seat at Schwab's.
Everything seems okay now. Reminds me of that time I accidentally took that debutante home from the club instead of my wife. Boy, was that embarrassing.
What exactly is an udder anyway? Ugly looking thing.
I want to be a cowboy, but who would be my cowgirl?
My mind says Amos, but my body says Andy.
The two sexiest words in the English language. Stocks and bonds.
Every time I go in that barn, all I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Va-voom.
Man, that talking horse on TV's a hoot. Wonder how they get him to talk. Magic oats or something. aliens in the cornfield. I knew I should have built that baseball diamond.
It's a good day to use excessive force. Heck, every day is a good day for excessive force. To serve and protect, to serve and protect, to serve and protect, to swerve and defect, to curve and perfect. Damn it, I lost it.
You have returned to the invasion site. Crypto, you don't have all. You have returned to the invasion site.
Halt, you're on. Hey, I saw your pal laid out on a slab at Roswell. He didn't look
Be losing it.
You know what would really make this perfect? A new riding mower. Man against nature. Civilization beating back wilderness. The eternal struggle continues. Boy, do I love my new Edsel. It's a classic in the making.
I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy do. If I don't just shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind. My DI sure is a mean son of a gun.
What I need is Cary Grant and... Ooh, there it is again. That not-so-fresh feeling.
I hope Lenny knows what he's a-doing with that mouse and those men.
What would Elliot Ness do? Never carry a knife to a gunfight? No, that's not it. What was it again? How the hell am I supposed to run in these shoes? Shiny, shiny shoes.
Wonder what's for dinner. Oh, yeah, beef. Again. I want a salad. Is that so wrong? I'm a walking myocardial infarction. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam.
Hold on to your hats, boys. I'm going commando.
I've got to keep up with the Joneses. If only I could remember who the Joneses are.
I don't know what that fine weed growing out in the cabbage patch is, but it sure looks like it'd go great in my pipe. know it's been out.
So that's what they mean by a roll in the hay. Seems like a whole lot of nothing to me.
What's an Elvis? Must be some new breed of cow. Jersey, Heifer. Yeah, the Elvis.
What's an Elvis? Must be a new model car. I gotta upgrade to one of those. The 1954 Elvis convertible.
I can feel my arteries clogging up right this second.
Mr. Ed versus Francis the Talking Mule? Now that's a debate I'd like to see. I'd put a carrot on Mr. Ed myself. Gosh, Uncle Stanley sure didn't seem like himself this morning. Maybe I should give Miles a call. What I need is Cary Grant and beat your heart out, Lana Turner. You got nothing on me.
Crypto, you incompetent boob!
Suspicious activity reported in the area. Units are on alert.
Everything seems okay now. That's right, baby. I'm going commando. I'm free and easy. I gotta find me a policeman, then a construction worker, and then maybe an Indian. I'd make me a barbershop quartet like no other.
Oh boy, that Ike. You sure could barbecue with him. Oh boy, Ike, the barbecuing president.
Maybe we ought to go organic. Wait a minute, what kind of panko talk is that? Better get my best clothes on to go into town. Oh yeah, I ain't got no best clothes.
Adlai Smadley. That guy's a smarty pants. Give me the dumber candidate every time. I voted for Huffman, didn't I?
Eat pork, biatch! Martha, get me the shotgun. I gotta kill Mayor Varney. Now there, don't...
Good work, Crypto!
Hold on to your hats, boys. I'm going commando.
Shiny new automobile? Check. Wife cooking meatloaf taking Valium? Check. Monotonous job as a filing clerk? Check. Unbridled inner rage hidden just below the surface of normalcy? Check.
If only I could confess my secret love for Joe Bob. Joe Bob the chicken, that is. Damn, I love that animal.
Good work, Crypto!
Man, am I buff. Beat that, Charles Atlas.
No, no, no! Crypto, you incompetent boob! Good work, Crypto!
Some people call me Joe Sixpack. I don't know why. I never work out.
Good work, Crypto!
Okie dokie. No more Coca-Cola after 9 o'clock for me.
Now, if I could just find a cowboy, an Indian, and a construction worker, I could form that singing group down at the village. What would we call ourselves? The city people, the village folks, or something?
I'll shoot them aliens something fierce if they get near my sheep dolly.
My mind says Amos, but my body says Andy.
Call the authorities!
Who's that? Who's that?
Good work, Crypto!
Guess my mind was playing tricks. I want to be a cowboy, but who would be my cowgirl?
exactly did Dr. Kinsey mean by deviant? I bet he was talking about Billy Bob.
Oh, wait a minute. These houses all look alike. Which one do I live in again?
Someone there?
Ah! Huh? Oh well.
Oh, not another blasted alien invasion. Martha, come quick! There's a giant hairless hamster eating the turnips!
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam.
That's funny. I'm suddenly overcome with the urge to milk a cow. Obsessive compulsive, I think they call it.
Every time I go in that barn, all I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Va-voom.
Now, if I could just find a cowboy, an Indian, and a construction worker, I could form that singing group down at the village. What would we call ourselves? The city people, the village folks, or something?
Party's over, space rat. Stop. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. What's your stance on personal relations?
Possible communist activities have been detected. Patrols are on the lookout for any possible communist activities.
Crypto!
You know what they say about a Furon with a really big cranium, don't you? Good to go. Don't use it all in one place. Saucer upgrade it is.
Crypto! Those nearby bovoids are emitting unusual levels of radiation. Stop wasting time and investigate them immediately! Brains? Healthy green glow? Those human fools! Clearly they've genetically altered these pathetic gas bags and turned them into radioactive exploding zombie cows! Show them the folly of their mad science!
Space invaders can go first. Station
I don't know what that fine weed growing out in the cabbage patch is, but it sure looks like it'd go great in my pipe. You know, it's been out there ever since my nephew Tommy came to stay.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to... You have returned to the invasion site.
RDR squared? I don't get it. I've got what every woman wants. A 12-inch slide rule and a 166 IQ.
That was fairly painful.
I remember this one time at Pennemund. Dr. Fritzenberger put molasses in the V2 engine. Ach, what a mess! These Americans are no fun. No, that can't be right. Carry the alpha, drop the theta, square root of the omega... Ah, damn! I never should have dropped those particle physics seminars back in Leipzig.
Looks like I picked the wrong day to stop huffing shoe.
Crypto, you have returned to the invasion site.
March here, march there, march at yourself, march at yourself, right? Kick your ass. Brass always bust my chops, jackasses. This ain't like WW2. Come here, little buddy.
What?
Where did he come from? Never mind that. You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence.
You know, sometimes I think about some poor dumb bastard getting up at 4 a.m. to do menial farm work for no money and... Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with animals peaceably or...
Eat your heart out, Lana Turner. You got nothing on me.
How the hell am I supposed to run in these shoes? Shiny, shiny shoes. Wonder if I ought to go hit somebody with my nightstick. Could be fun. Bring it. it on, bad guys. I'm going all Joe Friday. I have a dragnet out for evildoers.
Where is the police commissioner? He was assigned to protect me. I sure did make a mess of that dress.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I hope no one notices that I have women's panties on.
Crypto!
What?
You destructive fool! Our plans are ruined!
Show yourself. I'm a police officer. You're under arrest. I said, back the badge, biatch. You ain't Well, it was either busting crooks or go back and get my doctorate in quantum physics.
Got my bus ticket. Hollywood, here I come. Save me a seat at Schwab's.
Bill of Rights? Who the hell needs a Bill of Rights? I'm Bill, and I'm right. How the hell am I supposed to run in these shoes? Shiny, shiny shoes.
Crypto! Those nearby bovoids are emitting unusual levels of radiation. Stop wasting time and investigate them immediately! Brains? Healthy green. Those human fools! Clearly they've genetically altered these pathetic gas bags and turned them into radioactive exploding zombie cows! Show them the folly of their mad science!
I don't know what that fine weed growing out in the cabbage patch is, but it sure looks like it'd go great in my pipe. You know, it's been out there ever since my nephew Tommy came to...
You have returned to the invasion site.
Suit yourself.
Here I am, brains the size of a planet, and I can't get lucky to save my life.
Damn, you little freak, you vaporized them! If this snafu were any more foobar, I'd go AWOL.
My brain is getting
Pappy
weaker.
fought the big one.
Weaker.
Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL. The brass always bust my chops. Jackasses.
Disintegration! Now that just makes...
Duty all of this, drink that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia?
Nightstick, check. Taking bribes from local gangster.
What?
did he come from? Never mind that. You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence.
I gotta find me a policeman, then a construction worker, and then maybe an Indian. I'd make me a barbershop quartet like no other.
Nightstick, check. Taking bribes from local gangster, check. Sense of moral superiority over fellow citizens, check. Time to arrest me some peeps.
Where is the police commissioner? He was assigned to protect me.
To serve and protect, to serve and protect, to serve and protect, to serve and protect, to swerve and defect, to curve and perfect. Damn it, I lost it.
I sure did make a mess of that dress. I hope no one notices that I have women's panties on.
That's right, baby. I'm going commando. I'm free and easy.
I'm taking my automatic weapon and going home. It's a good day to use excessive force. Heck, every day is a good day for excessive force.
What?
Every one of the dang cows, then it looked like it stuck some sort of device up the poor thing's...
Clap, trap, and after all that, I didn't even get to see Miss Rockwell. She just walked right on by with her
crops laid out flat in circles like a 4th of July pinwheel. I told Edgar, there goes our savings. No new shoes for the twins, and I guess Darlene's just gonna have to live another year with that overbite.
Greetings, fellow human agricultural engineers. There is nothing going on here. Everything is normal. Carry on with your pathetic human lives. That is all.
Now, wait just a cotton-picking minute. Mr. Mayor, I've lived in this town all my life, and I voted for you twice in the last election. Now, I'm entitled to a gall-darn answer. If they ain't nothing going on here, how come all my cows is glowing like lightning bugs? What you say to that, whippersnapper?
That? Well, that's just the healthy inner glow that comes from chewing a cud of fresh green Rockwell grass. Why, I chew it myself all the time. Got some in my craw right now. Better than snuff. The Air Force assures me that whatever you may have seen was most likely the Aurora Borealis. Or a weather balloon. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to see the land our forefathers fought and died for fall under the boot of the creeping red menace. Not on my watch. Listen, you've been a great audience. Don't forget to tip the veal and try the waitresses. And if you liked what you heard, throw me a bone and vote for me next election day. Early and often.
Now wait just a second. How in the world does any of that explain the destruction at the fair?
Read my lips. I will not rest until we find the perpetrators of the fairground carnage and bring him to justice.
Well, now, hold on. How come nobody in Santa Modeste has been seeing anything like this?
Santa Modesta is experiencing exactly the same problems we are. The difference is we have that award-winning city desk over at the Rockwell Gazette, and nothing gets past those guys. They keep me honest. So, as you can see, there's nothing to trouble your puny human brains about.
The mayor's right. This was all just a random series of suspiciously coincidental yet easily rationalized events.
Yeah, that's right. Give it up. Let's hear it from me.
Suckers.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
What a bunch of losers. Minds like mud. This planet is easy pickings.
Crypto! Did you hear what that human said during your speech?
Must have missed it. Busy digging on the love.
Focus! There's another human hive nearby. Santa Modesta, he called it. You must discover its location and make your way there. We've got more humans to control.
Lana Turner or Doris Day. Oh, why must Hollywood torture me with these impossible choices? Curse you, Hollywood! Curse you!
Here we are, Crypto. Sunny Santa Modesta. First up, I want you to find the alpha male of this town. Perhaps we can gain an insight into the way this whacked human social hierarchy functions. Crypto, the first thing you should do is take a human disguise. In this mission, it's vital you remain completely incognito. If your true form is seen by anyone, the mission will fail. Scan any humans you find. They might be able to tell you where the mayor is located.
Now, wait a minute. These houses all look alike. Which one do I live in again? Boy, do I love my new Edsel. It's a classic in the making.
I could go back to work, but I think if I have to polish that floor one more time, I'll just die. One drink for breakfast, 2 for lunch, and with any luck, I won't even remember dinner.
Now, wait a minute. These houses all look alike. Which one do I live in again? The 2 sexiest words in the English language. Stocks and bonds. It's like we traveled to a future where TV was in color, and they made a program about our happy days in Santa Modesta.
I wonder if it's true what they say about Milton Berle. What's gotten into Bob? Last night makes twice in 1 month. What does he think I am, a machine? That Marilyn, a playwright and a baseball player. That little minx. Centerfold girls have all the fun. Bob never even looks at me anymore. Thank God. The sexiest word in the English language? Tupperware.
What would Elliot Ness do? Never carry a knife to a gunfight? No, that's not it. What was it again?
I got married yesterday, and now I have the 7-minute itch. And I want to scratch it, baby. Yowza, yowza.
Oh, God. I need another Valium. Or 2. No, make that 3.
What?
I must say, that vacuum cleaner salesman made a very compelling pitch.
Watch it.
Hey! What's gotten into Bob? Last night makes twice in 1 month. What does he think I am, a machine?
What's an Elvis? Must be a new model car. I gotta upgrade to one of those. A 1954 Elvis convertible. If there's anything more sensual than polyester, I haven't found it.
My mind says Rock Hudson, but my body says Doris Day. How saucy of me.
Space creeper! Smell that suburban air. You can't get that in the city. No siree. Boy, do I love my new Edsel. It's a classic in the making.
Rotten mayor. We gave $500. That rotten mayor. We gave $500 to that campaign and still no invitation to the pool party at the motel. Maybe I should sell those photos to the tabloids after all.
I like Ike. He's no President Huffman, but he sure knew how to win a war.
That rotten mayor. We gave $500 to that campaign and still no invitation to the pool party at the motel. Maybe I... If my kitchen isn't the cleanest and shiniest kitchen in this whole town, I'll crush anyone who disagrees. With my dainty manicured best.
Shiny new automobile? Check. Wife cooking meatloaf taking Valium? Check. Monotonous job as a filing clerk? check. Unbridled...
I love a man in uniform. Oh, wait. I am a man in uniform.
If Bobby Jr. asks for that bike one more time, I swear to God I'm gonna strangle him!
That rotten mayor. We gave $500 to that campaign and still no invitation to the pool party at the motel. Maybe I should sell those photos to the tabloids after all.
Watch where you're going. You want a piece of me? Bill of Rights. Who the hell needs a Bill of Rights? I'm Bill, and I'm right.
You think it's powers I've got in this town, I could ban these stupid pool parties. At least we've outlawed the chicken dance.
There seems to be a human social ritual in progress. Perhaps you can discover what's going on by scanning them.
What Elliot meant by a life of quiet desperation. Oh, wait a minute. These houses all look alike. Which one do I live in again?
The youth of this town need an outlet for their frustration. Good, clean, asexual fun. Yep, this pool...
What a great guy. He must really love pool parties.
Give it up, creep.
The youth of this town need an outlet for their frustration. Good, clean, asexual fun. Yep, this pool party is just the ticket.
Wow, that was scarier.
That mayor sure is one heck of a public speaker. Shame about his short-term memory. Just keeps saying the same stuff over and over again. Got a golf.
Good work, Crypto! Unfortunately, you seem to have awakened the local constabulary. Be on your guard. You'll need a new weapon to handle the Santa Modesta police force. So I'm unlocking your Destructo Ray. Try...
Suspicious activity reported in the area. Units are on alert.
Time to die. Please come out. You're hurting my feelings. Criminals are looking freakier every year. Hold it! You have the right to remain silent. Get back! I scrape dirt like you off of my shoes every morning.
Strange sightings have continued. Extra units have been sent to investigate.
Again, Janet. No, I'm not civil.
I must say, that vacuum cleaner salesman made a very compelling pitch. My mind says Rock Hudson, but my body says Doris Day. How saucy of me. I'm afraid of Virginia Woolf.
I only want to talk.
Did somebody say something?
Time for a bell?
You think you're the only one who's ever felt this way. Believe me, I know. It's no fun being an illegal alien. Just as well.
But I know Kung Fu.
I must have been mistaken.
Pro-communist activities reported. Extra patrols have been sent to check out the situation.
It's eye contact, if you like.
Don't move! Stop right there! Run, but you can't hide.
Oh, I think my face just cracked. Gotta get back home to the makeup.
Some people call me Joe Sixpack. I don't know why. I never work out. If only there were some way to electronically facilitate the private viewing of illicit photography. I predict it will happen in the distant future of 1975. It will be called the Discotron, and it will change the face of humanity. My mind says Huffman, but my stomach says Eisenhower.
To serve and protect, to serve and protect, to serve...
If my kitchen isn't the cleanest and shiniest kitchen in this whole town, I'll crush anyone who disagrees with my dainty manicured fist.
Did you want just what you need? A bigger... a saucer up? Didn't anyone tell you? The name of the game is Destroy All Humans, not Screw Around on the Mothership.